And I think
If you
we're
disagree,
now.
fuck you.
That's how we're ending the stream.
Jack has just commented on my tier list video.
What's he said?
He said, "I genuinely didn't know you made the tier list. Thanks for some corrections on some of the games. A good few selections too. As much as I disagree with you on the Macroid game, made decent choices." So yeah, the only thing that I don't know why. Anyways, it's Jack, it's Mr. Pomerak Child.
Pomerak Child.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he also appears in the stream. Okay, I'm just refreshing till the stream pops up. You go live?
Yeah, I'm live.
Oh, okay. Wait, why is it not? There we are.
Yeah.
Let me switch the live. Why not?
Yeah, go.
Hey, what are the odds? What are the odds that thingy shows up?
Oh God.
Dude,
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Right, we are live, boys.
We're live.
We are fucking live.
Fucking hell, 9 watching. Jesus.
Oh, I guess. Well, I don't. This has been a long time in the making, so people are waiting for this
All right. Okay.
whole thing.
Alright, in 3, 2, 1. Hold tight, get ready, strap yourselves in, brace yourselves. It is the Macroids game.
Hey!
Yeah. I said the thing, but we're not playing
He
it.
said the line. He said the line. Let's fucking go, boys.
Yeah, I said it. Joining me on the Discord is James Likes to Game and Jaden Reed.
Yo.
Hey.
Yeah. This is a stream
everyone in chat.
with a difference. Ever since the tier list, some of you have been wanting us to do this. So we're doing it.
Yes, we are. It's been in the making for, let's just say, quite a fucking long time. Hello to everyone in chat. Hello, well, obviously Jaden's here. Hello, Jack. Hello to everyone who has just joined us on this amazing stream. Be sure to like it because, whew, you're in for quite the treat, boys.
Yeah.
So brace yourselves. Grab your popcorn. Grab some drinks.
Hey,
Get your ass sat down because we're gonna be ranting for a very long time until we're out of things to say.
Yeah.
now James. If the viewers who are watching this live stream, if they don't like this live stream, they're just a dickhead. They're just a dickhead if they don't. So they've got to like the live stream.
Yeah, what the fuck are you all doing? Like the stream already,
Yeah, come on, chop. What's taking you so long,
Yeah.
Jesus?
I know, and smash that subscribe button as well.
Oh shit, I'm on 1.9k subscribers. I've only just realised that now.
So this is the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire 2020 game by Macroids. We all know how we all feel about this game right about now. I mean, you're literally looking at a screenshot of the game right now as we... I don't know, is this moving or is this just a screenshot of the game?
No, it's not moving. Can't be bothered.
Okay, so yes, what you're looking at here is literally a screenshot of the game. It's right in front of you. See it? Good. So what we're going to do is we are basically just going to, talk.
Shit talk, basically. Talk.
Yeah, we're gonna basically talk. And hi, Harvey, welcome in.
Hi, Harvey.
So we're going to try and go in order of events. We may skip a few things because, they're irrelevant and I don't care. So
just a word of warning quickly. This stream does contain some strong language, so
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Warning: if you're underage, you may need to see yourself out the door. And until Idaho the game, until Idaho streams, that'll never happen. But anyways, let's go in order of events.
So July 2020.
So, yeah.
When this game was first announced. Your thoughts, Birmingham?
So, my first thoughts on when this was announced was, finally, a new Who Wants to Be a Millionaire game. I mean, the last one we generally got was the special edition, which was essentially this game, but like... But like so many years prior. And hey, Jack, how's it going?
Hello.
Hello. Hiya.
Welcome to the madhouse.
That's right.
Welcome.
To be fair, most of our streams are mad, so it's nothing new.
Yeah. So this is essential. So I was like, finally, a new Millionaire game for modern platforms as well. Thank the Lord. So
and then and then we saw photos of the game.
Yeah, well, I want to get your thoughts on it as well, Idaho.
You know what? Right. Okay, when I first saw it, I was like, finally, what took you so long? My God, how long has it been? So I was quite hyped. And then
I think genuinely everyone were. I mean, anyone who's in this voice chat as well, and also in the live chat as well. I'm pretty sure everyone was hyped. Now, Macroid, on the other hand,
who we've never heard of, so it was an unknown company to us at the time.
Yes, we don't know who they are. And hi Nathan Harris, welcome in. Macroid is really unknown, if I have to be honest with you lot. Also, chat, let me know how I'm sounding on the stream, just in case you can hear me enough. And hello, Fiona.
Oh God. Oh, she's off.
Can I make some points, because I know what you're going to think about this game. There's no point me, saying what you think about this game, but I need to give you my take on this.
Go on.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is ultimately why I clicked it as I disembarked from a train.
Oh, as you do.
Yeah, normally I see the notification, I think, ping, I'm on it, not necessarily just because it's Saturday as well. So I didn't know this until about 20 seconds ago, but Microids was actually established in 1985, so they've made a lot of games, primarily in the French market, because they actually released the Chiffre de Lettres, which is French Countdown, in 1997.
Interesting.
So they've released that as a game. They've also released they've released Fort Boyard as a PC game in 1995, I believe. They've Fort Boyard in 2001. They've actually got quite a few games to their name. But to be honest, that's the first time I've heard of them. So I'll give you this one.
Same.
Like you said, we've wanted a game for a long time. We wanted a Millionaire game for a while, and I approve it. And I tell you why this is okay, because you have an option to turn the clock on and off. On the American game, you didn't get a choice. You had to stick with it whether you like it or not. You have a choice whether you want to play fast or slow, and you get categories too.
Well, true, but we're also going in order of events. The thing is that came in an update in the deluxe DLC. That's the thing as well. But anyways, back on topic. So generally we're all hyped. So we don't know what to expect, because just like many things that usually get announced, you never know if a game is going to be good. And considering we're dealing with a franchise that were pretty much we all love, and like we pretty much hold dearly, dearly to like our hearts, you know.
Mind if I give my perspective from the Microids game at this point? Because I'm an American.
Of course.
As an American, we had waited almost 10 years for a game to come out after the 2010 Ludia game, which was disgrace. You guys had to wait 12 because last game was the second edition DS game.
Well, technically, no. We technically got special editions. Yeah, but here's the thing: special editions was also in America, so technically the last one was special edition.
I'm just referring to console release games, not. That was, I think that was a Steam exclusive, if I'm not mistaken.
It was
on consoles. It was on consoles.
Okay, but as an American, we waited 10 years for this game, and yet when I see it, I was like, "Holy shit! Does this guy look terrible?"
Yeah,
I mean, right. The special edition host looked like Philip Schofield on crack. I'm gonna be honest. It did look a bit like Schofield on crack. So, you know.
Well, considering the fact that I can't get the game, especially get anymore on Steam because it got delisted.
Yeah, we still don't know why. That's probably another. That's probably another
one.
That's speculating why special editions got delisted from all the major game platforms.
Yeah.
Anyway, that man gave children nightmares. That's why it was delisted.
Okay. So if the special game is Philip Schofield on crack, is the Microids game Philip Schofield on like heroin?
No. It doesn't have. It's nothing to do with Schofield.
Nothing to do with Schofield, thankfully.
Okay.
Yeah, thank God. Anyways, so let's fast forward to the very first time we got our first look at the game, properly. Yes. I'm going to be honest, I have never been more disappointed by just the sheer fact that this looks like a student, college student's first, project at creating, a Millionaire game.
First project.
Yeah, this looks like a college project that you would make on a £0 budget. There's most of the assets if you told me most of the things in this game were just assets ripped from from an asset store like Unity or whatever, I would probably 100% believe you. But no, This is an official product that, mind you can still buy today.
Yeah. I think it's like $30 actually to still get. I think.
Yeah.
So here's the only thing. Here's the only thing about this game that I can only speak positive of, and that is the French version. They
nailed down the French version to a T.
They nailed the French version down to a T. Everything about it is pretty much spot on, and it's pretty much what you expect. I mean, considering this is we're dealing with, the devs pretty much only had probably one screenshot to go off of, and they just thought, oh, well, maybe that's just what every other studio set looks like. How fucking wrong they were.
Yeah.
So now we get an official trailer on the official channel as well. There's the launch was terrible.
It was horrendous.
Bearing in mind, this game came out in 2020. 2020, the year when COVID, the year when COVID was happening.
The year the whole world basically went to hell.
Yeah, right, okay, here's what I didn't get, right? It was exactly the same game, but in Europe, it came out in October the 29th, I think? But for Americans, it came out 2 weeks later, even though it was exactly the same game.
Yeah, and the thing is, the US version, everything was already on the cartridge /disc / a digital download.
Yeah.
So I don't understand. I mean, look, I mean, probably they had to swap out like the art for it, but like, could they not have just used like the international logo, like the all question marks logo, and then just ship it out to every single country? Like, is that not too much to ask?
No.
Macroids?
Well, for Macroids, yes. My God.
This game is honestly like, I'm gonna be honest. This is like honestly the worst.
It's dog shit. It's dog shit.
Yes, this is the most dog shit Millionaire game I think I've ever had the grace. And bearing in mind, I paid full price for the Switch version of this.
I pre-ordered my copy for £35 on Amazon.
Yeah, here's the thing, here's the thing, Guido. You paid twice because you not only got that on
the PC version.
Not only you got it on PS4, but you also got it on PC. So
did you, James. Technically got it on Switch, but you also got it on PC as well.
Well, here's the thing, okay? So I bought this game full price at launch as well. I think. Yeah, it was definitely at the launch of the game. Yeah, I don't think it was a day after because I remember just
because I didn't stream on the PC version on the day it was released.
Do you know what? You know what I find funny is like there was a thing that was going to release a day early before the rest of the other platforms,
and then rags,
and then changed.
Lying little you lying little sods.
Anyways.
I mean, let's go off the fact that I was playing the game on the PS4 at one point, and I saw a quest I was taken straight from the UK First Edition PC game.
Oh, jeez. So, anyways, let's actually talk about the release of this game.
Here we are, October 2020. The game
or November 2020 if you're an American.
But I'm going to say it now from Macros, it was a pretty crap marketing strategy. It was one of the worst marketing strategies you could ever do.
Bro, the trailer just... Oh my God.
It's crap. It was
the
crap.
Look, I know you're trying to market it as like, oh guys, look, it's the official new Who Wants to Be a Millionaire game, yay! And then you showed 6 sets, and I'm like, are they 6? Are they actually? They are exactly the same. I mean, if this was a PowerPoint, I would probably send like most of like the screenshots to show on this stream anyways to Idaho so he could show it. But like what you're looking at right there is the UK one.
Yeah.
The US one is
Purple Lights.
I think the
Purple Lights.
Purple Lights. Yeah, Purple Lights. The French one, which is the accurate one,
it's just purple.
Yeah, just all purple. So there's one thing that's accurate, the rest are not. So after you click, when you press the any button to like continue, and then you're given like these many options. Now, in the original version, before the deluxe DLC, which is essentially just the PS5 new edition,
but we'll get to that.
But just rebranded.
We'll get to that.
Just rebranded. But we'll get to that in a minute.
Yeah.
I actually bought the deluxe DLC actually on the PS4, so
yeah.
If we'll get to that later.
Let's talk about the games that released in 2020 because we can talk about the new edition and the deluxe DLC, which essentially just new edition for the other platforms. So when you click play, you're then given like options of like what you want to do. Normally, you would just go for like the single play because let's just be honest. Yes, you could play with other people, but really, you're mainly playing this game by yourself.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
Yeah.
So then you're given like the next option is like you're given an option of normal and easy. Later,
normal, easy, junior.
The later one the later new edition / DLC would give you the easy option.
Yeah.
But in the original version, you are given in normal mode. You're given like more. You get to like choose what like kinds of category of questions you want to like choose. Like you could highlight that. Like you can check them and uncheck them. However, you can't uncheck all of them. You have to keep some on.
Right.
I think at least 4.
Yeah, and here was my issue with normal mode during the first release. It had the clock. It had the clock.
That was the thing as well. It had the clock. So basically, unless you wanted to, unless you could put up with it to have like to change out whatever you want, you basically were putting up with it unless you clicked on easy mode, which essentially
right,
which is
you weren't playing for your country's currency, you were playing for stars, which I didn't get.
No, I believe it actually.
Which essentially just like points. Yeah. Which is essentially just like points. In other words, so if you want to play in like money, like in currency, you had to choose normal mode. You couldn't do anything about that.
Yeah, and you used the neurons to actually buy the additional question packs in the store, actually, which I believe was 20 overall, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
There was the 8 default, then you've got the deluxe DLC. It was 12 more, I believe.
Yeah, but then there was also more. But anyways, we're getting ahead of ourselves here. So after that, you get your option to choose your character after you've done all the other bullshit. So you get your characters, which is I guess kind of cool. I guess. That you could just select like up to these different ones, and one character literally the age is literally 69. So there you go. Anyways, and then after that, like it goes to the loading screen. Like there's like things at the
tips.
Yeah, like tips like that tells you. But like if you're a Millionaire fan, like you know all this. This
is what we're faced with, honestly.
Yeah. This is basically just this. Those tips were there to basically just let new players who have never played Millionaire or know anything about it, like what they should know about the game. And then, like after that, you would click any button. So, like literally, if you press a space bar, it would work.
And then it goes to, I believe it's the Rave logo, and then it goes to the host. And can we just talk about the voice acting now, honestly? Because it's dog shit.
Well, here's the thing. In the UK one, they use the UK intro from like literally what we see today on our TVs. Our current one. However, in the US one, yeah, they do use the Rave.
The Rave logo.
the Olga one, yes. For whatever reason, I don't know why. Could it not have just could they have not just used the UK one and just changed it to the dollars?
Because we've never used the Rave logo ever in our American version.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I think the only time that you would hear like anything Rave was like during the 2020 like preview for like
the 2020 prime time version.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so anyways, after that, then you get the host entrance, which is pretty much typical France camera angle style thing. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then, yeah, let's talk about
the voice acting.
The voice acting
Oh god!
This fucking generic ass looking host.
Yeah.
Who the fuck are you?
Who looks like Ben Shepherd on ketamine? That's the new one. Who looks like Ben Shepherd on ketamine? I was going to say Bradley Walsh, but no.
Yeah. Yeah, chat. I hope you're all enjoying this so far. Let's see. The thing was even worse at launch. LOL. They couldn't even be asked to put the currency symbol on the right side until sometime later when they updated it. Yes, that is.
The version was on the left.
Yeah, it was pretty much on the left, which is accurate to French version, but isn't accurate to any other version.
Again, biased towards the French, lucky bastards.
Yes, Macroids. Why don't you actually be accurate for once? Oh wait, you'll never will, because you don't. Anyways,
ourselves.
So yes, that was a thing as well. I am going to be reading super chat as well, not super chat, but like chat as well, just so that we can also, so that we're acknowledging them at least.
Yeah.
Anyway, so it's not like we're just this. By the way, this is essentially just Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, the 2020 game rant podcast. It's essentially just a podcast.
Just a very long talk show, really.
Talk show podcast, whatever. Then we, after the intro, we hear the voice acting, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't like it.
It was god awful. It was absolutely cringe and god awful.
It sounded like the actors they got were like trying to be on the show, trying to act like excited and whatnot. And also, the guy who voices the host character just doesn't sound enthused.
No.
Just doesn't sound enthusiastic about it.
He does not want to be there. He does not want to do that job.
Hello,
it's not so fucking monotone.
Hello, welcome. Who wants to be a millionaire?
Hello, you picked a great day to join us at Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
You picked a great day. What is this? What is this? Nursery?
You picked a great day for a host that sounds fucking American. Could they not got one to voice the British version? Is that not too much to ask?
No, because they're lazy, that's why.
Because the budget was literally, all right, here's 10,000 euros. Go fucking make a game.
Can I just say this right? Thank God there's no Ask the Host in the UK version.
Ask the Host doesn't even appear in any other version, so... I mean, yes, so...
Can you imagine, they had separate audio cues for the Ask the Host? It'd be even more generic, honestly.
It would. No, actually, you know what they would do for the Ask the Host? They would play the music for a few seconds, and then the answer would pop up. Like, they wouldn't even get the host to make any sort of sound. That's just how they would also cut cost on it as well. So, yeah, and then we get to see the question. Never in my life have I ever seen very Googled questions that they just copied from Google and pasted directly into
half of the
game.
questions do not make any sense whatsoever.
Yeah, exactly. And most of them just most of them as well just flat out don't even make any sense. Like, you choose the answer that is obviously the right answer, but then the game just is like, oh, no, you picked the wrong answer. You're leaving with fuck all.
Yeah. And okay, here's what I didn't get. You had to double click on the answer.
Yeah, that's another thing. It's like, yeah, I know that's trying to signal I'm going for this, but I feel like the only reason why they may have done that is so that if you clicked it, then if you accidentally
it'd be like a final answer problem. If you accidentally clicked it, you could just click the circle button on PS4 and just change your answer right away.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing: you had the cursor was on the PC version. You pretty much just use your mouse. I mean, there is controller support, but why would you? But yeah, the questions just seriously don't make any sense, and also the animations
well researched. They weren't well researched.
No, they weren't.
Yeah, they clearly weren't well researched and clearly weren't well verified.
Going back to what I said before about the American game, the Champions game, going with that, they're taking questions from even the British UK games.
Yeah, but the Champions game is actually, but the Champions game is actually very, very good, unlike this game.
Yeah. Here's another thing. I'm pretty sure they fucked up what the American and British, because in the British version, for whatever reason, you get American questions. And I believe in the American one, you actually get British questions. So I'm like, huh?
Okay, right.
Like,
I remember a question while I was recording a macros game video a long time ago.
Yeah.
Please remember,
this
was a British game. Which soccer team? It's football. Football.
Yes. Yes, if you want... Yes, soccer goes in the American version. The football goes in the British. How do you fuck this up, game developers?
I think the only reason why I did it because if we put football in, I was trouble with American football.
Well, here's the thing. Like, football to us is pretty much like, as it sounds. Here's your foot. There's a ball. Kick it. Anyways. So yeah, and also by the way, this also uses the rave cues.
Yeah.
Just thought we mentioned that as well. And then there's the set.
Can we just say right?
James, I remember the exact quote you used to describe the set. I think you know what I'm going to say here.
Yeah, go ahead.
You described it as the French set on crack.
Yeah, and then you added on top of that as well.
With ketamine and meth put into it.
Yeah, crystal meth. Oh, fucking hell. This game is so bad. It is honestly... This has to be like one of the worst Who Wants to Be a Millionaire games to ever, ever grace... modern platforms of today. Like, you can still buy this, by the way.
God help you if you do.
You can still... Yeah, here's the thing. It's not worth it at full price. Wait for a discount, and then, and then buy it at that discount, or whatever it will be. But even then, it'll still not be worth it.
I'm gonna say the 2020 Micros game is actually the second worst Millionaire game ever to be released.
Yeah, I
the worst is still the 2010 Ludia game.
Yeah, well, we've now experienced it, so we probably now understand.
Yeah.
But at the time, it wouldn't have been the case at the time because we didn't get those versions. But the worst is still the shuffle game from the 360 that the US also got.
Oh, that 2012 game that hardly anyone played, and there's no videos on YouTube.
So yeah. Also, the animation of the questions popping in as well. You can tell they try to animate the question and answers popping in from 2007.
I'm gonna say right now, when you download the game, the audio files are embedded in the folder that's downloaded. So it doesn't have a separate audio folder. It's just all the audio cues and questions in the same folder as the boot up game.
In fact, come to think of it, right? The very, 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 very first time you installed this onto your Switch, James, it had no audio. Well, it did have audio, but the host didn't say anything.
It had, and that's the thing as well. I want to talk about with the Switch, especially the Switch version. Thank God the other versions didn't have this issue, but the Switch version, for whatever reason, did have this issue.
It had.
So obviously,
it had audio. So obviously, no host audio. The background was exactly the same.
So here's the thing about it as well, which you can see on the loading screen as well, and that is exactly what it was like in bear in mind, this is 1.0 version of the Switch version of this game. The all good backgrounds were clearly... Yeah, the very first release, the all good backgrounds weren't there. They had this other background, which if you looked in the PC version, you can find. And they clearly in game colored corrected it to be a different color as well. And then the other kicker was as soon as the lights went down, the logo just disappeared. so it's just the background playing on this. Obviously, is meant to look like a video wall, but it's like clearly obvious that it's just like it just looks so weird.
And
anyways,
James,
just a small.
how are the
that's
fans?
a small detail.
How are your fans on the Switch?
And I was exactly getting to that. And also, if you played this on 1.0 as well, your Nintendo Switch fans just started revving up like crazy. Like, I'm pretty sure those who watched my video at the time of 2020, when I was playing that game, you can't find this anymore, unfortunately.
Such a shame.
But I don't miss it. I like my content now that I'm doing. But yeah, your Switch. If you have a Nintendo Switch and you played this on 1.0, you didn't update it. Well, there wasn't an update until whenever it got pushed out. Like the fans just revved up like fucking crazy. Like, honestly, unnecessarily crazy. Like, if I was quiet on my video, you probably could hear it. Let alone that.
It was pathetic.
You could tell just how bad.
Pathetically loud. Pathetically loud.
Yeah, yes, it was stupidly loud. Like I said, unnecessarily loud at the same time as well.
And then we come to the first proper release, which was 1.0.01, I think it was.
Yes. So update. So this update was pretty much to address the 1.0 version of the Switch version. That's basically mainly what it is. That because I don't know what changed on other platforms because I didn't own those own this game on those other platforms at that time. So I don't really know if there was any difference. But the only thing that was major on the Switch version is that the audio, like the quote unquote generic host audio was finally hearable, and the audio backgrounds finally actually displayed properly.
And I'm presuming the fans were a little quiet now.
I don't remember if the fans were quiet or not. It's been quite some time, so yeah, I like I said, there'll probably some things that I can't remember from the top of my head because like
I think I could pull up on my PS4 actually what the updates actually were on that version. Let me just check.
Okay.
I believe on PS4. If you ran this on PS4 Pro, it might have been, I guess, a little bit better. But then again, not everyone probably had a PS4 Pro at the time.
No. This was.
I mean, you basically had just a base PS4. What you had, Idaho.
Yeah.
But the PC version was obviously going to be a lot better because it also had more options.
So the version of the PS4 was version 1.04 on the PS4. And the updates were better lifelines, extended time for answering, and minor bug fix. That was all that was updated in the PS4 version.
So nothing new. So nothing new.
so nothing new there.
Yeah,
speaking of options, actually, there's one thing I want to point out that you can still see even in the latest update as well. They never bothered fixing the X where you go to change your resolution or what else? What else was there in the options? It's like you got resolution, like how, and then there was. Yeah, but there was one that basically showed like the text still in French. They clearly didn't change it into English.
Yeah. In fact, hold on. I think I've let me go on one of my old streams and find that.
Yeah, and then just splay it on the stream.
Off topic chat of the therapist thing.
Yeah, but carry on.
So the very last option of the options that you could choose were all in French. The rest were already in English. Those that were in English, anyways. Like you can see, press any button to continue is in English, so that's correct. It's just for whatever reason they never bother to fix that. Like
I didn't actually fix the American version. I think the last option the American PS4 game was credits.
Yeah.
But let's be honest, who's going to watch the credits of a game?
I know.
Hi Tonic, by the way. Hi Tonic.
Hi Tonic, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Hi Tonic. But yeah, so there's that, and then obviously there's a shop that you can buy more packs.
Yeah. From the neurons you got from the game up to I think it was 12 before the deluxe DLC came out.
Yeah.
Here's the thing: when you started, you had nothing, so you obviously had to play the game. Like you had to play the game to start building up. But I think in later versions, if you bought this later down the road, I've seen this on PC as well, mind you. You're already given a million neutrons out of the box. So I'm like, okay, so I don't really have then. Yeah. So then that just pretty much defeats the whole purpose of playing this game.
I mean, it catches you a bit off guard. It catches you a bit off guard when you buy it.
I was. Here's the thing. I did do a stream on this at one point. If you remember that.
Blimey, that was fun.
And I.
We'll talk about another thing. Let's talk about how terrible how random the exchange rates are from the in-game currency to the neurons.
Oh, yeah, they were horrendous.
For a top prize win, you got 1,000 neurons.
Yeah, that whoever thought converting whatever currency you won,
into
say
neutrons.
$1 million, into neutrons, which is essentially just the in-game currency, I guess.
Yeah.
Here's the thing: this when you look at the store, right? Part of me thinks somehow they're going to find a way to microtransaction this shop. There was the parts of me looked at this and was like, there's no way, there's a possibility that they could just microtransaction this.
Yeah.
Almost like the Steam, the specialist Game Boy got the additional DLC for $3 a pop, I think.
Right, so that was that was October 2020, and then we come to, can we say November 2020 when the American game was released?
Go on.
So
as the American,
I'm ready to take your
Krill, your thoughts on the game?
Yes. It is actually dog shit.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
I mean,
there we go. There we go, folks. That is your rant. Game over. GG.
Short, quick, to the point. Everyone will say, "Hey, very good night. Good night."
From my experience playing the game, the questions looked extremely tacky, if you're asking me. And plus,
there's
single player islands, but let's be honest, the way the game is, who's playing online multiplayer?
No.
Yeah, that's not. Let's actually talk about the online aspect. So the game the game advertises. Okay, this is actually in the trailer. 99 players.
It goes up to
99 players.
99 people.
It can go up to 99 people. Question: How the fuck can you get 99 people to not only buy this game, but then start playing this game as soon as they bought it? I tried to see if I could find anyone.
I happily doubt 100 people were actually online at the same time.
Yeah. Macroids. Why did you think it was a good idea?
Yeah, why did you think it was a good idea to advertise that you can have up to 99 players in this game?
And seriously,
here's the thing. Look at this game. Look at this fucking game. Do you think people are going to buy a game with Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, the logo slapped on it, and sell it at this price, and then they see what the game
called clusterfuck.
Go on.
Clusterfuck.
Yes. This, not only that, but this whole game.
Yeah.
Honestly, this is honestly just like. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is just honestly. The stream was just buffering real quick.
Is it? I'm saying that it's the special edition, but on crack.
It's special. It's 2020 special editions, but we fucked it up somehow.
Do you know what? I'm actually going to say this. I'm going to say this. Special editions is much better than the Macroids game.
Yeah, I'll have to agree.
Yeah,
on
I have
that,
to agree. Even though I've never played the special editions game because you can't find it online anymore.
Well, some people do have it. Two people in this group chat has it.
Yeah.
Not naming names.
I still have the ISO of
it. You're lucky Brits. You're lucky Brits.
Anyways, moving on from that little tangent. So yeah, the US version of this game, pretty much nothing changed except for the box
basically
art.
The same. It was a lot like those countless foreign IDOS games that came out in 2001.
It's just like, okay, this is a thing we can just keep on asking ourselves, and we'll probably never get an answer to. Why did people in America have to wait
2 weeks?
An additional fucking 2 weeks. Why?
I don't get it.
Could you have not released this also at the same? I don't get it either. Like, what in the right mind did the developers and Macroids think? Oh, okay, so we release it now in Europe. We'll release it in 2 weeks for you lot in America. I'm like,
what the fuck was that marketing strategy?
Macroids. Let me tell you something. The Nintendo Switch is fucking region free. People can go to like a website that could probably help with importing other games because the Switch is region free. In case you didn't know that. So technically, they could have ported the Macroids game, the European version of the Macroids game, into the USA and play it like 2 weeks early.
Yeah.
For them before the official release.
Yeah.
Okay, so I know you lot in chat are wanting to hear this, but let's just say this right here.
Right now.
Right here. Right now. Macroids, this is a big fucking mistake.
Clusterfuck.
Go fuck yourself.
Yes, clusterfuck is the appropriate word.
Yeah, Macroids, you released a fucking clusterfuck of a game that has the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire branding slapped on it, and was sold as an official game. And you know what's funny, Macroids? I doubt you're watching this.
No, they're not.
The thing.
They're not. Let's be honest, they're not.
Well, yeah, but here's the thing, right? The official Twitter account only promoted this game like one time.
I was going to bring this up. The Millionaire Socials made one post about it, and that was it. Just one post.
Yep, that was literally that. It has to be the most. You know, your game is so fucked and dead on arrival when the official Twitter account only promotes it once, and then that's it.
And
proceeds
then fast
to
forward 4 years to
ignore
Millionaire Champions, a tweet every single day.
Yeah,
a tweet during this episodes that were airing.
Yeah, it was even advertised during the new season of Millionaire.
Yeah.
Macroids, I swear, I don't think I recall a single ad watching the 2020 primetime version even promote Macroids at all.
Good, because this game was fucking dead on arrival.
So nothing changes.
Which it is, but which let's just be honest, it was dead on arrival. Let's just agree on this.
I'd say we just jump to the deluxe DLC at this point.
Yeah.
This book been waiting so long for it.
Yeah. Right, so nothing changes for about 11 months. And then 2021 happens, nothing changes, and then November 2021, it was announced that a PS5 version was coming, called Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? New Edition. James, how did you describe it in your old video?
Well, I'm not going to go word by word off the video, but here's what you got to know. They just took Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, the game that you could probably buy right now on PS4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC, ported it to PS5. They gave it additional questions, like more additional questions than the others. So
it was 8,000 actually. I was building the box.
It was going to be those 12,000 questions on the game.
Yes.
If you bought the PS5.
Yeah, but the box advertises 8,000 new questions. What were the new stuff in this game? Well, you can probably see from this screenshot here, the stairs now actually light up for once. You're given like more additional lights on the
you can see the Gerber reflections on the floor now, which is good.
Yes. Yeah. But the thing is, unless you were playing this on a much more powerful console, you wouldn't even notice any of this unless you played on like PC or PS4 Pro or Xbox One X or One X or PS5 for that reason. Yeah. You can see the moving lights on the floor.
And if you're on lower consoles, you got a $10 deluxe DLC pack.
Yeah, what this essentially is, and by the way, they did lower the price of the other editions on other platforms. I think, anyways. I don't remember exactly.
No.
But on this one, this is actually the cheapest PS5 game you could buy. Think about it, right?
That's saying something.
Most games. Yeah, that's saying something. Think about it, right? We're going to use USD here just to make it easier. Most games are $70 US, okay? This was like, what, 30 something?
I think it was 30 on the PS4 store when I got it.
30.
Yep, $30.
But I think I think on the PS5 version, I think it was also like 30 maybe. I don't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember. It was
we're using
American currency, not British sterling.
Well, if we were talking British, it was like, I believe, 30. When this was out in 2021, it was like 30.
Right, let me check how much it was here in the UK, because I got a photo of it.
Because I remember specifically seeing this in game. I picked it up.
In game, right?
And was
2021 here in the UK. It was £35. It was $34.99.
Yeah, and that was the cheapest PS5 game like you could actually buy, which is quite shocking to believe, but it's actually true.
Yeah,
you know what's funny is you can actually buy loose copies of the PS4 game with disc for like $15-$20 on eBay.
Yeah, but then it's no fun because then you don't have a box that the disc in.
Yeah.
Anyways, so what's new in quote unquote new edition, which is what
nothing.
We're gonna also lump in as well the DLC with it, since that's pretty much also new edition. So you got new edition, and then you got new edition. There you go.
You've got two new editions.
You essentially the for whatever reason they opted to just call it the deluxe edition. Which is, let's be honest, this is just new edition. They could have just labeled it as new edition.
So this was May. So we're now fast forward. So we're now going over to May 2022, which is now the new edition on PC.
Yeah, new edition on PC, Nintendo Switch, PS4, and
PS5
and Xbox One, which essentially gives you this edition just for those platforms. Nothing else.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
I think the only new thing
was changed.
I think the only new things was that I think it was 8 additional question packs from the store that you got for free if you paid the deluxe DLC, along with new questions.
Here's the thing, right? obviously backtracking a bit to 2021 with New Edition on PS5.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, right? They say that this was coming later in the year. So the big question, Macroids.
How late?
You release this now. You're going to release this later in the year, which was like obviously a year after. Then you do release it, and then what's the point of buying the PS5 version when someone can just buy the PS4 version and get the DLC on top of it?
It was another marketing disaster.
I think it was around $40 if you bought the base game and then the DLC after that.
It was another marketing disaster.
It was another marketing clusterfuck.
Yeah, true. True.
The deluxe DLC comes out in 2022, which essentially just gives you New Edition.
It was May 2022.
And obviously, you know, those who obviously got it made videos on it. Shout out to you, Idaho.
And yourself. And yourself.
Yeah. So yeah, the other thing as well, I think we should also point out in this one as well, in New Edition, is they did kind of also change a bit of the. They kind of did change around a bit of the animation.
Yeah, they did, which I actually kind of liked.
I kind of liked it, but like they didn't fix the voice acting, which I kind of wish they just
it was
did.
still the same rubbish voice acting.
Yeah, another thing as well. Another thing as well is after the host speaks, instead of the camera just
going to the center,
being below, it now goes to the center. Now that just obviously makes it obvious that the characters stay in place after, like, you know, they just put both of the hands up to wave at the audience.
If it's still on PS4, it still pans to the host and it pans to the side and it shows the question.
Yeah.
It still happens in the PS4 version.
Yeah, but in the non versions of those games, that didn't happen. This was a thing they changed in New Edition. So unless you played this game without the DLC, which, mind you, if you did get this DLC and uninstall it and reinstall it later down the road, you're essentially installing not only the base game, but then you'll be installing this DLC on top of it. So you basically can't avoid it, essentially.
That was May 2022. Now, I'd like to bring your attention to the first roadmap.
Yes. Oh, fuck me. The fucking roadmap.
Yeah.
The first. Can I just be honest? That first fucking roadmap was a fucking lie.
It was a cluster. No, not even clusterfuck. It was. Yeah, that. It's what you said, James. That. So if you remember again, if this was a PowerPoint that Idaho had, he probably would switch to the roadmap, but unfortunately we don't have any screenshots to show this on the screen, so you're just gonna have to take our word for it or just search it up. Yeah.
But yeah, the first roadmap basically was like, okay, here's a roadmap of what we're going to release. So it's like, okay, cool, that's interesting. Still don't care, but good on you, I guess. Good on you, I guess. So yeah, so at the time, so we obviously have the deluxe DLC, which is New Edition, so that's checked off, so it's highlighted. Then we get like all the other ones, and then they have like a set. They are given like a set. They are given like a set, like, you know, time date of when they are going to drop. They did not drop.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey, Noah.
Yeah.
So,
hello. Good evening.
Hiya.
Hello. Welcome.
Hello.
I hope you've got some popcorn, because we're talking about this shit game.
The Macroids game.
Oh God!
I'm going to Tesco.
Oh,
God!
Blimey! Kylie's going to the nonce camp.
Anyways,
if you know, you know.
Anyways, so
check no fucking walking behind me. Jesus Christ!
Jesus.
Oh God! Jesus.
I'm going down the dark alleyway.
Oh, hey guys! By the way, we got 9 likes on the stream. Let's fucking go, boys.
Cool.
I can't believe you actually
an
streamed
hour
that, to be
in, 9
honest.
likes.
Yeah, y'all who are in the live chat better fucking like this stream because we're putting on a show for you.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah, like and
subscribe, like your life depending on it.
Like and subscribe.
Smash that like button and tickle that subscribe button. Anyways,
you don't get this on Anton Deck for the night takeaway, do you?
Anton Deck. Anyways, so yeah, we completely got.
It was the roadmap.
Off track. Yeah, so roadmap. So if you know the original roadmap, I also made a video on it as well. I
found the roadmap image on Millionaire fans. I could go for you guys if I want to.
Send it.
Put it in the off-topic chat in the Discord, by the way.
I will if I can find the image.
And so this is the original roadmap. What essentially was just to show off that they're going to release these packs. So like, okay, cool. Yep. We're getting more stuff. I mean, I still don't care, but cool. I guess that's better than just leaving the game dead. And then they proceed to leave the game dead for like years.
Yeah.
Like you can tell. Like, okay, so this day came. Okay, so we're expecting it. Okay, we go to the store. It's not there. Oh, we know what. Well, we know you're not a. There we go. This is it here.
Yeah. Yep. Let me download it and I'll put it in the stream.
Yeah, download it and put it in the stream. Actually, that is the highest quality roadmap I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it from a Millionaire fan. So.
Yeah. So June 2022, which is highlighted, is the deluxe upgrade. So general questions of 2,920 questions.
Wait, James. Just a minute.
Yeah.
I'm getting it up now. Getting it up now. When Oh, come on, load, you digital bastard! Come on, load. There we go.
Load, you digital bastard.
Load.
Crikey eyes.
There we go. Got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, when it loads. Okay, so if y'all can see it on the stream, which I'm hoping you can see it on the stream anyways, because the stream is a little bit behind.
Yeah.
Most of the time, anyways.
Yeah,
but if you can see it, you
wank stain.
There we go. There it is. It just showed up. Okay, so now we can talk about this. So June 2022. So June 2022 is highlighted, and this is what we got: the deluxe upgrade. So general questions, 2,920 questions. Justice League pack, 300 questions. An Olympics pack, also 300 questions. Features new fast game mode, so which is essentially just. Do you not want to listen to a contestant and host? Well, introducing a quicker way to do that. Various corrections like graphics and timer, which, let's just be honest, is all a bunch of bullshit.
Bullshit.
Bullshit. That was bullshit.
So, to be fair, this is more bullshit than a fucking Tory party conference.
Yeah. By the way, notice how all of these say 2020. Notice how all of these say 2020. Notice how all of these say 2022 as well. Yeah. This is what was meant to be released. So, originally, in August of 2022, there would be a patch that would give us the NBA pack of 150 questions
and
a US movie pack in the 70s of 150. Also, around that same time,
in DLC was Movie Pack 80s, 150 questions, and Movie Pack 90s, 150 questions.
Yep.
September 2022.
Yeah, and then
Smurfs and Tintin. Really? Tintin.
Whoever thought this was a good idea. Also, notice how the logo behind it as well, which I'm pretty sure this is not the current logo.
No, pretty sure it ain't.
Yeah, that ain't the current logo, because we all know what the current 2D logo looks like if you've seen it on the box art. Anyway, so yeah, So after August, we would get that. Never happened. In September of 2022, all of these are 2022. Let me make sure I've drilled this all into your heads in chat, that these were meant to be out in 2022.
2022.
To 2022, whatever. You know what I mean.
Yeah. But in
September. In September, we would get a patch that never happened. That would give us Smurfs pack of 150 questions, a Tintin pack of 150 questions for DLC, Geography pack, which Idaho pretty much not good at. So that would pretty much not be up his alley.
No,
that would give you 300 questions.
Yeah, and
300 questions that Idaho
bloody answers.
300 questions that Idaho would get wrong on the very first question. That's how you would get him.
Sit down and get the first question wrong. Great start.
Yeah, and then Space Conquest pack of 150 questions.
And then we come to October.
That never happened.
We come to the final, October 2022. Patch was Hitchcock, 150 questions. This bit was interesting. Macroid's video game pack, 150 questions.
Yeah, let's talk about that. When he says Macroid's video game pack, like, what could it?
It's only the Macroid's company fridge games, honestly.
Probably, to be honest.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. It probably would be like all the games that Macroids have probably released up to that point.
And then the DLC.
That's 150 questions.
And the DLC.
And then
the 300 questions. Sony video game pack.
These are all 300 questions, by the way.
And Microsoft video game pack, another 300 questions.
So now this is one of them that I was wondering myself. Like, okay, so we're gonna get a Nintendo, a Sony, so obviously relatively PlayStation, and Xbox.
Mind if I kind of finish that, James? I'm wondering, like, what you get if you play it on like an Xbox, a Switch, or the PS4? Would you get that for free?
I don't know, but first to answer your question, it would obviously be paid. But here's the thing, like, right? I was wondering when this first came out, was like, okay, so they're going to do a Nintendo, Sony, Microsoft video game. Are these going to be like console specific? Like, if you look on the Nintendo eShop on the Switch version, will a Nintendo video game pack be there? Or if you play on PlayStation, will you get this, or will you get Microsoft? So for the Microsoft one, since obviously Microsoft also owns Windows as well, so I wouldn't be too surprised if that also appears on Steam as well. And this is October 2022. All of these are 300 questions for the DLC, by the way.
So that's 900 questions for the DLC.
Yeah. So altogether, if you put like altogether, you probably get more. But so August came, never happened.
September came, never happened. And October came. Did not bloody happen.
October came, and fuck all was released.
It did not bloody happen.
See, this is my problem sometimes with roadmaps. It's like, okay, so this is you lay out this, and it's like, okay, so we are expecting you to stick to this roadmap. Did they stick to it? What do you think?
Of course they fucking didn't.
No.
Of course they did. They did not. So all of 2022, yeah, nothing happened.
Yeah, fuck all.
And
fuck
the
all.
Macroids and the Macroids game pretty much just went under the fucking radar, as it should.
Yeah. And then
I'd be surprised if there was actually any news by Microids 2023 at this point.
Actually, I don't think there's anything in 2023. Actually, what about this year? Because there have been some news on the Macroids game in this year, really.
Well, here's the thing that brings it today. So, as we all know, the original roadmap was a clusterfuck.
It was a clusterfuck. That's the only thing. That's the only way to describe this roadmap. A clusterfuck.
Yeah, but here's the thing, right? They released another a roadmap 2.
The second roadmap
2. The second roadmap, and I believe this was on their official Twitter account. So if anyone could find that and post in the Discord, so I
found it actually.
Yeah, post it in the.
I do as well.
Oh,
I'm playing it off topic chat as well. Cool. It's basically the exact same DLC that was supposed to be released in 2022,
but they didn't release it until now.
Yeah, they didn't release it until now. Which
Lemon Coke acquired.
Nice.
which says a lot.
Hang on,
about
let me put
your
it
game.
on the speaker because I can barely hear any of you.
Okay, no worries.
Cool.
So yeah. So
all right. Check out
this is
cool.
So here's the second roadmap. So Idaho, go ahead and download it and put it on the stream.
Yep.
I've just come back from the train station in the rain and I'm wet as fuck, boys!
Oh, thank you for announcing it, lads!
That's the information!
Thank you for announcing it!
You just
Fiona's gonna get all hot
I'm so wet!
No. Jack, after you say that, Fiona is gonna get hot under the collar now.
Fiona is blushing.
Reviewing Millionaire games.
Huh?
Are we still reviewing Millionaire games? I've lost track.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we're still ranting about this.
We're talking about the two roadmaps.
We're talking about the roadmap. We're just waiting on Idaho now to really just put it on the stream.
Current roadmap.
So yeah,
come on, load you digital wank stain! Come on!
I know. I genuinely got looks in Tesco while you just shouted, "Work, you digital bastard!"
Good.
You got fucking looks in Tesco. Thanks a lot, Idaho.
But Callie, you were entering the nonce camp. That's Tesco. This is normal for them. So this is the 2024 roadmap.
Yeah, so assuming stream can see this, this is the roadmap 2, and I'm gonna be honest. Just by looking at it, I'm gonna be honest. I actually prefer the first roadmap because it actually looked kind of nice.
It looks more sleek than the other one.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree. So there we go. Now it's shown on the screen.
Can I just say the latency on this is so dog shit, it's unbelievable.
You can go in OBS, you can go in YouTube Studio and change the latency to I think low latency, so it makes it a little bit more quicker to show.
Yeah. I'll do that after.
Do that after the stream.
Yeah.
So this is so as you can see, this is the current roadmap. Roadmap 2. Let's just make it easier on ourselves. So this essentially is just the
first one.
It's similar to the first one, just somehow just even fucking worse.
Yeah. So it started on the 18th of on the 18th of December 2023.
Yeah, so now this is 2023, where if you look back at the previous roadmap, if you put it on the screen real quick, just for
the previous one,
people can understand.
Okay.
If you still have it in as a separate scene, of course. If you don't, then that's okay.
No. I don't. I removed it from the current.
Okay, don't worry about it. But in OBS you can do like separate scenes, so it makes it easier so that you can flip flop But you've seen. But just rewind the stream, everyone in chat. Just rewind the stream just so you can see the previous one, and then you can see this current one. So in the old one, all of it was meant to be released in 2022. Never happened. So it took later, them
it did
until
eventually.
It took them until the very first one, which is 18th of December 2023, for the US movies 90s, by the way. So the previous one was, I believe, like 80s.
Yeah.
Was it? Yeah. So now we've just well, actually, you know what? I joke because on 8th of January, the 80s DLC did actually release. So there we go. So we get a 90s one, which was out of nowhere because that was not on the original roadmap. Although the 80s one was. But then in December, like a few after Christmas had passed pretty much on the 27th and nearly before the end of that year, we got Geography. Get this, Geography 2 DLC pack.
Fuck's sake!
Yes, and I'm gonna say this line again. Idaho would have walked away with £0 in his pocket.
Yeah, whatever.
To be honest with you, Geography for me, I could probably get to 1,000 at least.
Yeah.
Anyway, so now we go into into this year, 2024, with 15th of January. So some days before my actual birthday, in fact.
Yeah.
We get a Space Conquest DLC pack, which, mind you, in the original one was a lot later. I think it was. It was in one of them. Let me see where it was in the original roadmap.
Okay, let me check
in the original one had it as September 2022, and yeah, it would have contained 150 questions. This new one doesn't contain how many there is.
The questions aren't specified as how many.
Yeah, they don't specify. I mean, they could just bracket it as like 150 Qs to make it easier. But oh well. Then we get, then we go like days like after my birthday, and on the 29th we get a WWE DLC pack. How many of you know your WWE stuff in chat? Probably not many of you. Anyways, then 5th of February we get NBA and NHL, MLB, NFL DLC pack. My God, that was a fucking mouthful. I almost had a stroke trying to say those
today,
words.
Have you? No alcohol has passed you.
Oh, shut up! This is not fucking Deal or No Deal, you fucking clown.
You cheeky little bugger.
Fuck you.
Up yours.
Yeah, right back at you, you fucking dickhead.
Yeah. Likewise, arsehole.
Shut up.
Moving on.
Anyways, so yeah, and then this is pretty much like where I guess we're kind of up to now because we are March. So March 15th, which was a Friday, surprising, was the Smurfs DLC pack, and that's pretty much where we are right now.
Yeah, if you look very closely, the next one's the Microsoft Games DLC pack. You look very close to the next one after them.
Yes, and that's another thing. So my criticism of this roadmap is they did not do a very good job at blurring the others.
Because we can clearly see what's coming up.
We can clearly see what's coming up. Also, I'm not sure if Nintendo is still on there. Like, to be honest,
I don't think Nintendo is.
I think one, if I'm not mistaken, if I look closely enough, the second one down is US Geography DLC pack.
Oh, fuck's sake, another one.
But look, Idaho.
Another one.
So yeah, so spring.
No, another one.
Spring. So in spring. So unspecified in spring. So around
spring. Microsoft Games DLC pack actually.
Yeah. So yeah, Microsoft. Which by the way, that was meant to be in the original. Was meant to be like October 2022 when that would release. So I don't know, maybe 2022.
Wait, James, pause a minute. James, pause a minute. Callie, Jesse, and James, look what Fiona just put in chat.
I can't.
I see that.
I'm just on the floor. What is she?
Yeah, Fiona just.
That corner, Callie. She's done it again. Carry on, James. Carry on.
Anyways, yes. So my criticism, which I'm pretty sure everyone can agree on, is they clearly did not do a very good job blurring, like what's coming up. And in spring we're getting Microsoft Games DLC pack. So spring, that is like what? When is spring? It's like
we're currently in spring now, so April time. May time.
Yeah.
Fiona is just scarred for life.
Yeah. that makes two of us.
So spring we're getting Microsoft Games DLC pack. I think the Sony and Nintendo one is pretty much just like called off. See you later.
Faded into oblivion, but like Philip Schofield's career.
I don't know what the other ones are. It's hard to tell.
It's hard to say, but we'll find out in due course.
Yeah, we'll find out in due course. Probably if they update this roadmap again.
Yeah. You got some young course. Yeah.
So anyways. So yeah, this is the current roadmap. So yeah, they clearly didn't do a good job on the Microsoft DLC because it's...
You know what's crazier is that on Steam actually. I just looked up on Steam. There's a $10 season pass for you up to all this stuff.
Oh my god! Not the fucking season.
A $10 season pass just for the DLC.
Okay, I genuinely have a question. Like, what does the season pass
for Steam, basically? Only for Steam,
for God's sake.
Yeah. What?
I think it's more. Save money is kind of across season pass. Basically, it gives you all the DLC for free.
What? All for 10. All for $10.
All for $10. All for $10. Yep. Only on Steam.
Really?
Only on Steam.
Weird, but okay.
Right. Okay. Whatever floats your boat, Macroids.
Yeah. Whatever floats your boat, you do you.
Genuinely, Idaho. I thought you were going to say whatever floats your boyfriend.
No, fuck off. Something my ex-girlfriend would do.
There's a joke. There's
the ex-girlfriend joke.
There's the first like, I'm pretty sure there's that first ex-girlfriend joke of 2024.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's the roadmap, and yeah, this is pretty much where we are like right now
at the moment, currently.
And anything to add? Is that all to be said?
And so yeah, this is the Macroids game, that also known as the 2020 game. And yeah, this is our rant. So if you disagree with our rant, fuck you, I hate you.
If you disagree with you, girls, fuck you.
If you disagree with anything we said, fuck you, because we don't care.
Wrong. We're right.
Fuck you. You're wrong. We're right.
If you want a good Millionaire game,
fuck you, mother.
Look out money for a DVD player and get any DVD game.
Okay, good Millionaire games, DVD games, Second Edition PS2, and Champions. There you go.
Yeah.
And also, a good one.
And also, if you have a Mac OS or Apple TV, then that is also another good viable option.
So,
funny enough, that as well. That's also the
game.
Fuming. Funny enough, about when I gave my praise to the other 2020 game, not this bullshit that's on your screen.
I would say the 10th anniversary game is actually a good game to play compared to this.
If you specify, you need to specify which 10th anniversary.
The 10th anniversary DVD game.
Oh God.
The 10th anniversary DVD game is so much more garbage than this.
Right.
Anyways, so yeah, that's that. If you want our quick little review on the other 2020 game, the one on Apple TV and Mac OS, is actually really fucking good.
It's great. Unlike this.
It's actually unlike this piece of shit. So here's my closing statement on this game. This game sucks. It's dog shit.
Yeah.
Nobody should buy it. Macroids, I think you should delist this game and
give up.
If the sales proved otherwise to you, Macroids, yeah, we should never have you publish this game ever again.
A summary on this game. One word. Dog shit.
A bit more shit.
Dog shit.
Yeah, it's utter dog shit. Like I said, just for the American.
Well, my Millionaire gamers, unfortunately, we're probably going to be waiting for another 10 years until we get another fucking Who Wants to Be a Millionaire game.
Well,
Sony,
as we said,
Sony
if
Pictures,
you want a good Millionaire game, play all the DVD games apart from 6th edition because that's crap. So,
even play the
DVD game. Play that. PS2.
Yeah, play DVD.
Edition,
play the DVD games. Play the Champions game. Play second edition PS2 and all the other stuff.
I would say also the 2000 Idols game is a good.
Yeah, that as well.
Oh, yeah, they're good.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't love them, but again, you can see everyone's tier lists on tier list videos on it. Anyways, this has been in the fucking long time in the making. I mean, you lot asked for it when
we finally did it.
Yeah.
My thanks to James Birmingham, to Jesse Krill, to Callie, who was in Tesco, and to Jaden Reed,
and Liddell, don't forget,
and to Jack Soley. From all of us here, a very good night. Good night.
And that's our final. And that's off. And that's off.